Today I'm going to show you how to make a really quick Mother's Day card using this linen closet collection by Die Cuts with a View. I've already cut down some papers. I'm just using these 3 patterns, and I'm going to start off by cutting a scallop border in this bit here. So for this I'm using the Fiskars border punch. And I'm punching all the way along this blue strip of paper. Okay, I want this strip to be raised off the card, so I'm going to put some 3D stickers on here. Okay, and I want this bit to be peeking out from underneath it, so I'm going to stick this one down to the card first. I want quite a bit to show at the bottom because that's where I'm going to stamp the sentiment, just here. And then I could just stick this one on slightly above. Okay, then I'm just going to use some, actually no, this is just wide enough for the roller. Just stick that one down there. And then I'm going to use my Tombow just to stick this one to the top of the card, or near to the top of the card. Okay, now I just need to trim off all these overhangs. Okay, next I want to stamp the sentiment, and I want to stamp it in 2 colours. I'm using some stamps I've created myself, so I had the option on exactly which font I wanted to use. And I want to stamp it just here in this corner. So first of all I'm going to stamp the Mother's bit of Happy Mother's Day. Just open up that card so it's not moving around. And I'm going to stamp that in Broken China Distress ink. Just stick that down to my block, ink it up, and I'm going to stamp it sort of about here, leaving myself enough room to write the day part of the stamp to the right of it. Perfect. Next, what I need to do is set these up either side of it. Oops. So I'm just going to lay them on the work where I want them to be stamped. And once I'm happy with the positioning, I can just press my block down onto them, and I know they're going to be in the right place. And I'm going to stamp this part of the sentiment in Vintage Photo Distress ink, because I think the blue and the brown distress inks look absolutely gorgeous together. So just ink that up really well. Get that lined up. Perfect. I want to round the corners of this card, and I'm going to do all 4 using the 1/2 inch setting, and this is my We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile Corner Chomper. For those of you who are interested, I get lots of questions on what it's called, so there we go. And to finish the card off, I want to put a nice big flower here. Now I've got these paper flowers that I bought from a craft show a couple of years ago now, so I don't know which shop they were bought from, but I'm sure you can get these in your local craft shop. And just to make them a little bit more interesting, I'm going to ink them up with distress ink. But first of all, what I want to do is just make sure, stick them together to create that flower. And I'm just going to use a light blue brad for that. Now this one does have a centre hole already punched in, but this one doesn't, so I'm just going to punch that hole right there in the centre. That's a little off centre, but that's okay. You could use the legs of the brad just to punch through a hole, but I just find it easier if there is already one there. So just open these prongs and flatten it. And then, again using my broken china ink and my sponge applicator from Tim Holtz, I'm just going to ink over these leaves a little bit, including on the blue leaves, just gives them a bit more depth. There we go. And then I'm just going to attach it with 2 glue dots to the front of my card. Scrunch up that flower a little bit. Put a life back into it, and there's the card. I hope you enjoyed today's card, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!